You want to be shady? I have an idea.
I'm down.
We can see the house that she's at on the Snapchat map, and we can see the street. That means we can look up the house and street and find out who lives there.
Let's see, map. Beaver Creek, Ohio.
That right? Circle?
There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. It's the 5th driveway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see the address right here.
What?
Oh my God. What's up, Neve and Kamie? My name is Onyx. I'm a 22-year-old living in Charlotte. I'm reaching out because this girl, Lola, is driving me crazy.
What if I wake up happy?
She friended me 2.5 months ago, and she was very beautiful, so I accepted and hit her up. As soon as she told me she stayed in Charlotte, it was on. I was ready to meet her. I feel sparks with Lola, and I think we could be a perfect couple.
When I wake up, you're not next to me. Guess I'm missing all your energy.
But there's no doubt this girl is hot and cold.
'Cause all I want is you.
Sometimes she's all in. Sometimes I don't get a response for days.
It takes two.
When I try to video call her, she either won't answer or her camera's off.
Deep sigh.
Everyone is basically telling me she could be a catfish. But I haven't been this into someone in a long time.
All I want is you to answer me right now.
She's kind of taken over my brain. I can't focus on anything else. Is she real, or is this some kind of prank? I need to figure this out.
It's you.
Onyx. Now we have to figure out then who is Onyx talking to. I guess the only last thing we now have is the phone number. All right, let's search here, see what we get. Landline, Charlotte.
Bandwidth.com.
Yeah, so it's a text app number. Let's go to Lola's Instagram. Look, she made the account in October, like basically right before they started talking. Are there any comments on the pics? No, there's 2 likes. Let's reach out to this person, Tanae, and this person, Booski. Send, great. Copy, paste, sent. It's just weird, right? There's plenty of content of Cherry available. Why hasn't Lola posted more on their page? They haven't done a very good job of utilizing, oh, hello?
Hi, this is for Tracy. You text my Instagram account?
Yes, you go by Tanae on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for getting back to me so quickly.
Is this real? Can I FaceTime you?
Absolutely.
Hey!
It's really real?
I know, crazy. I'll turn it this way so you can see both of us. So we're making an episode of the show, and we reached out to you because you liked a picture of a girl whose Instagram account is Lola_trapped_out, and I guess you're friends with her. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't know a Lola.
But you did like one of these pictures.
It probably was by accident, but I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow anybody who follows me.
Do you live in Charlotte by chance?
Yes.
Do you know Onyx?
No.
No. All right.
Hi, I'm sorry I couldn't help you.
Oh, that's okay. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, message from Booski. I'm at work right now. I can call, but maybe not FaceTime. A call is fine. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello.
I just got a message from you on Instagram.
Yes, that's right. We're trying to find out a little bit more information about this account. Lola, do you know who I'm talking about? Lola, trapped out?
I have no idea who it is. I mean, we've had a few conversations here or there, but nothing too in depth.
And was she flirting with you? Was there like a sense that you thought maybe like something might happen?
At first I did. We were supposed to meet up and go out to eat it originally.
Huh.
And she told you that she lives in Charlotte?
Yeah, she told me she lived in Charlotte. She also told me she worked at a restaurant in Charlotte as well. I can't remember the name exactly, but it was like Goat, or the restaurant name had Goat in it. That's all I can pretty much remember.
Interesting. Okay. If you remember anything or if anything comes to mind, feel free to let us know.
No problem.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Bye. Let's just see if there's a restaurant in Charlotte.
Goat restaurant? You're just
no,
gonna
let's
get a
go to
bunch of
maps.
Jamaican restaurants.
Well, let's go to Charlotte and look up Goat
Say goat restaurant.
Oh, the Giddy Goat coffee grinders. That's got goat in it. Unfortunately, they're closed right now, but they open at 7 a.m. I think tomorrow morning, we'll call the Giddy Goat. We'll see if anyone named Lola works there or had worked there. That will hopefully yield some additional information.
Yeah.
I mean, this is definitely a local catfish, because whoever they are, they found him. Like, very deliberately.
I'm gonna say it. Onyx is talking to somebody that he knows.
I'm starting to have some doubts.
About?
Well, Lola blocked us. Why is Ladravia being so friendly?
Because I think she's trying to be sneaky to convince us that she's not her.
It's effective. Here it is. Is it in here? Where? Yep, Giddy Goat.
Oh, Giddy Goat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry to bother you. We come in with the crew?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Which of the two of you would know all the employees? Like,
We both have been here for a while.
okay.
Yeah.
We're making the show Catfish. Have you seen the show?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
times, yeah.
We're helping this guy who lives in North Carolina. He's been talking to this girl who says she also lives in North Carolina, and we have reason to believe she might work here. Is there a young woman who works here named Lola? Any employees named Lola?
No, Lola.
Okay.
Ladravia?
Ladravia?
Do you have any more information?
Tanae?
Or Tanae? No. I have a picture. We don't know if this is her, but this is like
This
our...
is Ladravia.
This is our... Oh, this
For
is
sure.
Ladravia, right. We just want to know if she works here. That looks like a yes.
Yes.
That's Nate.
Well, that's Nay.
Tanae.
Okay, great.
Tanae.
She said she worked here.
We definitely recognize
Okay, great.
that.
So that's helpful. And is she working right now?
No, she's not working.
Okay. Do you know when she will be working?
I don't usually give out information like that.
Sure. Okay.
That answers what we needed to know.
Thank you for helping us out. Nice to meet you guys.
Kamie.
Carson.
Nice to meet
Enzo.
you.
So if you...
Ladravia's calling.
She's calling?
She's calling.
Oh.
We're gonna go take this call.
All right. Hey, great to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Have
Good to
some
meet
fun
you.
in Charlotte.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Ladravia, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so here's what I wanted to chat with you about. We found out that the girl in the pictures that Lola has been posting on her Instagram is actually some other person. And then we spoke to another one of Lola's followers, a guy who mentioned that he had spoken to Lola and she had mentioned working at some place called the Giddy Goat. And so we actually just came from the Giddy Goat, but they don't have anyone named Lola work there. But I think you work here, right? Oh.
I knew it!
She hung up.
I knew it was gonna happen.
All right, I'll text her. Whoa, I just got a text message from another number that just said, stop calling Ladravia. I'm sorry, who is this? Oh, this is Lola.
Girl, shut up!
Wait, okay.
Shut up.
All right, so great. Let's call Lola then. Fine, this is Lola, let's speak to Lola.
Please leave your
Oh, she's typing,
Don't call me either. I'm not talking to you. Well, I'm talking to you.
Will you talk to Onyx? Oh, she's typing again.
Not today. I need space.
Huh. Okay, I understand,
Do we?
but consider letting us help you explain everything to Onyx. All right, she said, please let me think. I can contact you when I'm ready.
Let's give her the night.
Okay.
And then
Take
tomorrow
the night to think about it, and let's speak tomorrow.
This is still Lola? Ladravia's not texting back?
No, Ladravia did not write back, but now at least we've got Lola, so that's good. I mean, we're moving towards the goal. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have some actual updates. Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
It's not Ladravia.
How you doing?
Good.
Nice to meet you. Neat.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Kamie.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Onyx.
Hey.
What is your name? DeMonica, lovely name.
Thanks.
Just so we're all on the same page, you made the profile. And from the beginning, you were the one talking to Onyx.
Yes.
Because obviously, you know we spoke to Ladravia.
That's my sister. My little sister.
Got it, because when Onyx heard Ladravia's voice, he thought it sounded like you, but that makes sense, because I guess you guys sound sort of similar.
Yeah.
So, but he was never talking to your sister.
No, me. He was
Okay.
talking to me.
So Adam, tell us about this video call you had.
You said that there's been a glare, almost as if she's holding another video up to the camera.
Yeah, like.
Oh, hold on, sorry, I have to just go over here for a second. My son is here. Oh, there he is.
That's exactly what it looked like. So immediately I was like, what's going on? Where is it? I knew it. I knew she was coming with those red flags.
Have you guys tried to make plans to meet up?
We had discussed going on a cruise. It came around to time for us to go, and she said her mom had ended up getting sick and she needed money for medicine.
Oh boy.
She was like, it's $460.
What did you say?
I told her I don't feel comfortable sending money and we've never met.
Ding, ding, ding. Right answer.
But I can come bring you the money. She said, okay. She gave me her address and told me to come through.
So you never sent the money, and you never went to California, right?
No.
But you guys continued talking.
Yeah, we talk every day.
So if she were building you up as part of just a scam to get money from you, presumably after you didn't send it, she would have likely stopped talking to you.
That's where I'm laying at.
Well, at this point, we already know the girl in the pictures is someone else.
And we do have an address that's not very far. If we wanted to pull a pull-up mission, I think go down there. But I won't knock on the door because then whoever this is will know that we're on to them. But if I take somebody with me, somebody from the crew, to go and deliver this money and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so. I was told by Mercy to come bring this money. If they're like, oh, she's not here, I'd be like, well, I brought all this big wad of cash.
Right.
And then the person will be like, oh, you know what? She's right out back. And then I tackle her to the ground, pull a citizen's arrest, call the police.
All right, so good. So you hit the road, check out that address, and then with whatever you find and what we already found, I think we should report back to Adam first thing in the morning and figure this mess out.
All right.
Godspeed.
Thanks. Hey, we're on the road.
All right, so we'll go down there. Kamie, stay in, like we said, because they'll probably know it might be Catfish if they see you. I'll knock on the door, and then did production give you some money?
All right, you have it, yeah.
Show us the cash.
This is the bait. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow, this is non-refundable.
Here we go.
All right, everyone ready?
You know, it's easy when I just watch you guys do it. It's not so
Are you
fun
getting
when I
cold
have to do it.
feet? You just have to go in there. I'll be like, hey, I am here to see Mercy. And like be really excited, like, oh. That's it right there.
It's that one, yeah.
Somebody's home.
All right.
I have faith. I'll be watching from a safe distance.
Bobby, don't leave.
Oh my God, are we gonna be able to hear you?
Yeah, we'll make it to where we can hear him.
Okay. Go, John. You got this. Oh my God.
Hey.
Hi.
Is
Can I help you?
Yeah, is Mercy here?
Mercy?
Yeah.
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Oh, she doesn't live here?
No.
Oh, this is weird. I literally just came from San Francisco. I've been talking to this girl, Mercy, and she's been telling me a lot about her sick mother. She couldn't afford some of the medication, so she said, come here, and I could give her the money for her mom. So is there anybody maybe that has a sick mother or relative? It's like, do you have roommates? I know that's a really intrusive question, but like, is there anybody, maybe not Mercy, maybe that was her nickname?
I'm so sorry. There's absolutely
Weird,
no
like, look, I mean, it's legit. Like, I literally brought $500 because she said she needed it. So like.
Wow. Yeah, she doesn't live here. I'm so sorry.
Okay, thanks for answering the door for a complete stranger.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Emmy Award winner, right there. Can't believe she didn't take the bait.
She definitely changed a little bit when I showed her the money.
Yeah.
But she seemed, I mean, look, I knocked on her door and like I'm a stranger.
Yeah.
But like she seemed nervous.
She sounded innocent.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do with that. This is not good for Adam.
It's honestly worse than I expected. This just complicated things way more because where is this person?
Well, we know who Mercy isn't, but we haven't found any clues or information about who she is. The only real option is just to reach out directly to her via the phone number that you have and just confront her.
Let's do it.
And look, if she does care about you, this would be a great opportunity for her to show you that. And if she doesn't, are you prepared to never get that good morning text again?
It's scary, but I think I'm ready.
All right.
Oh!
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
What's your name?
I'm Frank.
Frank.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Frank.
The connection's a little weird.
Are you Mercy?
Yep.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in Africa.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Where? Africa's a big place.
I live in.
Okay.
Was anything you told me true? Was there any part of the story that you told me that was true?
No. All the story I told you was a lie.
I mean, is this something you just do there for fun, or like, why do you do this? Why do you catfish people?
The reason why I catfish people is because I'm not financially stable, and that's what I do to feed my family.
Who lives at that house that you gave the address to? Why Torrance, California?
The address was someone I was catfishing. He gave the address to me.
Is that the only address you knew in America?
Yeah.
You wanted us to stay away because it would ruin the scam you were running?
Yes, but he's married to.
So another guy that you're catfishing as Mercy lives at that address.
Yes.
With the woman who answered the door who doesn't know that she's being cheated on.
Does that bother you? The fact that he's married and talking to you, that doesn't make you feel like the least bit guilty?
Just a little bad.
Yes, I think that's a little bad.
Well, now I feel like I do need to go back there and knock on the door and deliver some information to my homegirl.
All I can say is I'm very sorry and I apologize.
Hey, email here from Tracy.
With 2 eyes.
Yep. Dear Neve and Kamie, my name is Tracy. I'm a single mom, splitting my time between LA and Vegas. I've been talking to a guy named Ace since May 2020. Ace is 10 years younger than me. And he lives in Miami, Atlanta, and Dallas. Hold on a second. So let's just take a walk over to the map here.
The hotspot.
So he lives in Miami, Dallas, and Atlanta. He literally lives in the 3 top catfish cities.
Yeah, if he would have added Michigan, he would have been.
Right, the only thing he's missing is Michigan.
Yeah. God.
Unbelievable. We talked a lot at first, just through Messenger, and then he asked for my number, and we started talking on the phone almost every night. We still haven't video chatted because he travels a lot.
The phone travels too, by the way.
There are a few numbers he calls me from, but lately it's been the same number, and we talk every night after work. I did ask him why his numbers changed so much. He said I was paranoid and just brushed it off, saying that it doesn't matter where he's calling me from, just that he's calling.
I just don't like the gaslighting.
Things are feeling good with him, and he's invited me to Miami to meet him next month. I'm excited, but also a bit nervous because I've never done anything like this before. I hope you guys can help me figure out if this is a good idea or a dead end.
Okay, Tracy. But the changing phone numbers, that's strange. You can acknowledge that.
It is, yeah, it is.
And yet, you're still engaging with this guy and getting deeper and deeper into this relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like with Ace, he kind of caught me, you know, like at a vulnerable time. I was just getting out of a really bad relationship, and there's something different about him. I felt like I can talk to him. He doesn't judge me on my past versus my last relationship. He encourages me. He even talks to me about my kids. He's like, I'm ready to be a stepfather. I want to have children. He's just different, you know, versus other guys that have just been so immature.
Do you guys say, I love you?
I mean, I feel like sometimes he wants to say it, but he hasn't said it. But he's calling me a lot. He's calling me every day.
So you guys talk on the phone a lot, and you text him, right?
He doesn't like to text. He likes to talk. He'll call me.
Wait, has he ever texted you?
No. He likes to send me messages from Facebook, or he'll call. Those are his two, but mainly calling. He loves to just call. He's like, I don't like to text. That's a lot. You know, I have so much to say to you. I'd rather just say it than text.
Weird. That's like the reverse of everybody ever.
Right. All the catfish are always like, no, I can't call, but like I can text you. Do you feel like his voice on the phone matches the pictures that you're looking at?
Yeah, it sounds like it matches. He has like a nice, like soft, like kind of deep voice.
All right, let's dive in. I should have an email here. There's everything I know on Ace. His full name is Ace Davis. The pictures he sent me are attached. There are more pictures on his Facebook page, and she linked it. And he lives in Miami, Atlanta, and Dallas. He's used a few numbers: a 424 number, a 323 number, 213 number. And so all the numbers he's had are California numbers. He mentioned calling me today around 4, so that's probably the next time we'll talk. So we've got 3 phone numbers to try. Searching the number.
Oh, Sprint.
Oh, it was a Sprint number. All right, let's run a different number.
T-Mobile.
Another actual cell phone.
We have a third number.
Yeah, this is his newest number.
Pacific Payphone.
What?
That's the potential owner.
Well, that's a first.
But location is Los Angeles.
And there's a map.
MacArthur Park.
Yeah, that's downtown LA. We're actually not that far from there. 7th and Coronado. 7th. Oh, here it is, Coronado. What is this right here? Liquor.
There's a payphone. Isn't that a payphone?
Yeah! But she calls him on that number, doesn't she?
No, they talk on Messenger. He says, I'm gonna call you.
Right, she said he mentioned calling me today around 4. And this is his current phone number.
You wanna go and like stake out the payphone?
Yeah! I mean, what an incredibly rare opportunity we have. It comes up as that payphone. It's in downtown LA, and if they're supposed to talk today, in an hour, we could just go and see if anyone comes to the phone.
Got that crazy look in your eye.
This is crazy. This is exciting.
Here we go. I feel like a vlogger.
All right, this is a big deal. We're heading to the specific payphone that might be where our catfish is calling from.
Stakeout time.
Which seems insane that a catfish would use a payphone. But maybe he's really trying to stay, you know, kind of incognito. I don't know. It's pretty wild. It's just wild to me. I mean, you have to fall on really hard times to not have access to any kind of means of calling someone other than a payphone.
Right. Or unless like you're really trying to keep your location and your identity secret.
I mean, that's like spy. And then they've been talking almost every night for hours sometimes.
That's a long ass time to be standing outside. But if he's in LA, what was his plan for this Miami trip? Like, was he just gonna ghost again and like do some weird?
Right.
I want to bust him as soon as he picks up the phone.
Text Tracy, and just so she has a heads up.
Hey Tracy, text us as soon as Ace calls you. She said, hey, okay, I will.
All right, we're very close. Here it is, okay. All right, so I'm gonna turn here. It's exactly 4:02. I don't see anyone on the phone. All right, well, we're kind of just far enough away from it that no one will look over here and suspect that we were.
No, we look very inconspicuous.
Yeah.
I got the binoculars.
Where did you get those?
Ready for the stakeout. Wait a minute, wrong way.
All right, so this is the liquor store, and that is the payphone right there that we were looking at. So if anyone comes from there or there, we will see them. There is a guy walking down the street.
Do we look suspicious?
There he is, there he
He's
is.
looking to the left and right. Put it down. Look like a narc.
So there's this guy.
Somebody using that dusty ass payphone?
And that guy standing there, is he getting on the phone?
It's 4:12. Where is this guy?
One thing about Ace, he's not punctual.
He's not here yet. I'm starting to get discouraged, but she also hasn't texted us that they're on the phone yet,
Right.
so there is still a chance.
He said around 4. He
Right.
didn't say at 4.
Right. What's this guy? He's walking over there? He is walking over to the phone.
This could be our guy.
Taking the payphone. Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop? Ow. Oh, is that her?
He's on the phone now.
He must be using a different payphone. All right.
Is he on another payphone?
Let's just cruise around the block a couple times and see if we see someone on a payphone.
Damn. I mean, truthfully, to see anyone on a payphone in 2021 will be a rare sight.
No, that's the closest
That's
payphone.
the payphone.
Man, I really thought we'd caught this catfish, and now I just feel like we're back to square one.
What is that?
Hello?
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
Obvious, I'm not the person in the picture.
Yes, I see here on the Zoom, is your name Tyrone? Is that?
Yeah. First of all, I want to say sorry to everyone, you know, putting y'all on a wild goose chase, especially Tracy. Wow, you look so good. Oh my God, you look so good.
You know what?
But yeah, I just want to apologize and start off with saying I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
First of all, it would appear to us that you have at least recently been talking to her via a payphone. Are we right about that?
Yeah. It's actually right next to my apartment.
And why are you using a payphone?
Because she'll find out my true identity super fast. All she has to do, you know, us millennials, you know, this generation, period, is super smart. You can easily just put somebody's phone in Facebook and it pops up.
Right. Oh, so you have been in LA?
Yes.
Why don't you kind of walk us back to how you met Linda?
Okay, I downloaded Link. I just wanted to try a different dating app, and I instantly matched with her. She said hi to me. I thought that she was beautiful.
Was Linda the first person that you matched with, or did you match with anyone else that you talked to?
I matched with several other girls, but Linda just had the look with the dark hair, beautiful eyes. She looks exquisite.
I love your adjectives that you use to describe Linda. They're so beautiful. So I'm assuming she's sent you photos that are not just on Wink?
She has sent me photos that are not on Wink. She sent me 3.
Oh, she did. Okay, so she has sent you a few photos. And does she have any social media? Did you guys follow each other on Instagram?
Now, see, that's the kicker.
Oh.
She does not have an Instagram. She does not have a Facebook. So I thought that that was weird. She didn't have a Snapchat. And then one day she added me.
So now she has Snapchat, but she's not willing to FaceTime.
She just hits me with, I'm not tech savvy, or she'll try and throw an attitude like, why are you asking me this? Like I've done something wrong.
Okay.
Her having an attitude when you ask about it is a little suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
She was born in Poland, right? Is that?
Yeah. I think she moved here when she was like younger. So she was like 7 or 8.
So she's been here a while.
Yeah. She told me that she lost both of her parents in a car wreck.
Whoa.
But I don't know what age she was. She didn't specify.
Wow, okay. Does she have a job?
She's a hairstylist.
Do you know her whole name?
I know Linda Rose. Her middle name is Rose.
Okay. Do you know how to share your phone screen?
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
I want to see this immaculate gift from God. I want to...
Yes. Oh, cute.
So there she is. She's very cute. So, okay, yeah, I mean, she's definitely very attractive.
I reverse image searched her pictures and nothing popped up.
All right, well, that's good.
So I thought like maybe this is like a real person. It gave me hope. I'm just asking if you guys could like Scooby-Doo this, rip the mask off her and yeah, you know what I mean? We can see what's going on. I really just want to move forward with her.
There's too many names. Dead end.
I don't really even think that's her name.
I feel the same way.
Oh, you know what else we could search? Cash App. People now are putting numbers into Cash App. Let me put her number in and see if anything comes up. So where do I go to search?
Like you're about to send money, but don't send nothing.
Now I'm just gonna put the number in, right?
Get the out of here.
Tevin. Username is fake here.
Fake here?
Fake here.
The worst possible name it could be.
Tevin? Sounds like a dude.
So let's look her up on Snapchat and see what we can dig up there. Maybe there's a connection.
Let's see. Linda Rose, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that icon looks like how she's supposed to look.
I don't know. If I hit add friend, does it just...
No, she'll know it's you. And then you blow our cover.
So let me do it on a new account.
Smile. Smile. They're all giving you the same boring ass options. One of those. Looking good.
Let's find Linda Rose. All right, so I'll add her.
Linda Rose, AKA Tevin, AKA fake here.
So now what?
We wait to be accepted.
Oh my goodness.
What?
So she must have accepted me, and now I see that she has a story. Look. Okay, it's a cat.
Sweet dreams.
And now a son. Now wait a second.
That's not Florida.
That ain't Orlando.
No. But does she have her location on Snapchat?
Oh.
Ohio! Beaver
What?
Creek, Ohio.
What? Oh. Where is that? What? That's right outside of Dayton.
Oh. Wow.
Even if she's not lying, the fact that she could potentially be in Ohio right now and not have told him?
The bitch is not from Florida. She's from Ohio. You want to be shady? I have an idea.
I'm down.
We can see the house that she's at on the Snapchat map, and we can see the street. That means we can look up the house and street and find out who lives there.
All right, let's see. Map. Beaver Creek, Ohio.
That right? Circle? Is
There
that
it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. It's the 5th driveway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see the address right here. All right, so let's do a search for 17. Linda!
What?
Oh my God. It can't be a coincidence that she's in that house on Snapchat and the owner of that house's name is Linda.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Hold on, so let's do a Facebook search for Linda Nardoni in Beaver Creek. There is one. She's a widowed woman living in Beaver Creek, Ohio, named Linda Nardoni. She's a little too old for you. So there's only one Linda Nardoni living in Beaver Creek.
That could be who you're talking to. If the age isn't real, the name isn't real, the location isn't real, nothing about the life story is real. What if she's not even religious? What if all of that has just been like made up that she's just been coming up with to keep you on the string?
It's like you're falling in love with a fictional character.
If you're ready, I think we should just reach out to the woman on the number you've been texting and confront her with what we do know and try to get some answers.
Let's do that, please, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a call.
Hi, please leave your message after the tone.
Hi, my name is Neve, and I make a show called Catfish. We're working on an episode right now, and we're trying to help a young man named Jeremiah, who I believe is a friend of yours. So please give me a call back. Thanks so much. Bye.
A miss. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're doing great. We're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay, well, so we're very confused. The handsome young man over here is Jeremiah, and for the past few months, he's been communicating with a woman he met on a dating app who goes by Linda.
I'm Linda.
Get the out of here.
Yeah, that's me.
Why?
Yeah.
So what doesn't Jeremiah know about you?
Well, I'm not Polish. I don't live in Florida.
You live in Ohio.
Yeah.
Right. And are you 30?
I'm 23.
I still have a ton of questions. Like why one of the numbers for you links back to a Cash App for someone named Tevin. Do you know anything about that?
No, but it's a text-free app, so like numbers are like randomly assigned.
So that's not you on Cash App?
No, I don't know a Tevin.
Uh-huh.
And what about the story about your parents? Is that real?
I was taken away from my parents when I was like about 6, so that's why I said my parents are dead.
Okay.
So you're not related to the Nardoni family at all?
I live with Sean. Sean's my roommate.
Right.
Linda owns our building, our condo, so we live right next door to her.
Got it. Okay.
That's where I got the name Linda.
Okay.
I hope this works.
Dear Neve and Max, my name is Larissa. I'm 20 years old and I live in Yakima, Washington. I'm writing to you because I have fallen madly in love with this guy named Anthony who lives in San Diego, California. Anthony is such a wonderful guy and I love him. But my catfish senses are on high alert because I was just catfished a year ago.
Whoa.
A guy named Jose that I loved was actually Kimberly, a female friend of mine. When Kim came clean, Anthony was there as my friend to make me feel loved. He was very supportive and was always a good listener. Men who are good listeners, they do get the ladies. Anthony and I would text and talk every day about everything. I began to fall harder and harder for him. But the longer we were together, the more red flags began to pop up. I would always ask Anthony to video chat, but he always found an excuse.
Why is this guy being so difficult, Max?
A couple months ago, Anthony moved to Washington.
What?
Knowing he was so close and didn't make an effort to see me hurt the most.
Come on, Anthony.
All I want is for what we have to be real. I can't be hurt again, not by Anthony.
It's no good for you, and no good for me.
She sent us an email.
Well, let's see what she sent us.
All right.
Here's her email.
His full name is Anthony Ramirez. When I first met Anthony, he was living in San Diego, but was flying to Anchorage, Alaska to be a fisherman. After Alaska, he moved to Yakima and then back to San Diego and got a job at a dealership in Escondido.
All right, well, if he worked there, someone should have heard of him. Let's give him a call.
Let's call him.
Hey, Hector. My name is Neve. I don't know if you've ever seen a show called Catfish or not on MTV.
Yeah, how are you?
Okay, great. You've seen the show. Awesome. We're trying to help this really sweet young lady find out the truth about this guy she's been talking to for a year. Part of this guy's story was that he said he worked at a dealership in Escondido. His name is Anthony Ramirez. Does that sound familiar?
No, Anthony, bro, no, I'm sorry, man. I have nobody by the name of Anthony that used to work here before.
He said he was fishing in Alaska for a few months. Do you have anybody that worked there?
Oh, you know what? That sounds familiar, but his name is not Anthony, man. His name was Jose.
Okay, and how long did he work for you?
For a couple months. It wasn't much.
Did he have any other friends, or did anyone else know him at the dealership?
He has a friend here. His name is Mark.
Okay, so...
Give his number if you want to
Oh,
help me out, man.
yeah, that would be great.
619.
Hector, thank you.
No problem.
All right, see ya.
Call Mark.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Mark?
Yes, this is he.
This is gonna sound a little crazy. My name is Neve, and I am one of the hosts of the show Catfish on MTV.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay, cool. We're trying to find out a little bit more about your friend, Jose.
Jose from the dealership?
Yeah, are you guys still friends?
I haven't heard from him since he left.
Do you know where he went?
Yeah, he went to Kodiak, Alaska.
Kodiak? Kodiak? Where is that? Whoa.
Yeah,
When was that?
about a month and a half ago.
Do you have his number?
Yeah.
Can we just compare numbers?
Yeah, sure.
There's a 951 number.
Yeah.
And then,
That's what I got down here.
great. Okay, so that's Jose's number.
Does he go up to Alaska a lot?
I know he's been there before. He used to work at a cannery, like a fish processing facility. I know that's what he's up to now.
Huh, okay, cool. We really appreciate your help.
Yeah, no worries.
So now he's in Kodiak?
Kodiak.
Where the
The
hell is
Kodiak Catfish. Oh my God, it's an island off the coast of Alaska. So we might be going to Alaska. Let's look up Jose. Wait, Escondido.
Oh my God.
It says it.
Here he is.
There he is.
This is him?
Kodiak.
Oh my God.
Look at the banner. There he is.
Lives in Kodiak.
And is from Los Angeles. We're going to Alaska.
Oh my God, I really hope we're going to Alaska. Hi.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah.
I still have not heard back from Jose.
I hope he's here, and I hope he at least gives me a sorry. You know, like, I'm sorry I did that.
But don't hope for things.
I'm not. I don't
Demand the things. We have a picture of him. Kodiak is a very small community. I mean, we're bound to meet somebody who knows him. Let's just hit the streets and start asking around.
All right, let's do it.
We should be able to cover the whole island over the next 6 hours.
You're gonna find this guy, you're gonna tell him how you feel, and you're not gonna be the victim.
Do you guys work up here?
Fish here.
You ever seen this guy? He works
At a cannery.
Nope.
All right, well, thanks, guys. Have you ever seen this guy? If you want something, you've got to actually put in the work and go and get it. Hello.
Hi.
Have you ever seen this guy? He might work at the cannery.
No, we don't get a lot of locals here. Try Harborside Coffee.
Local coffee shop.
This is active stuff. This is how you stop being a victim. There's the coffee shop.
All right, you're up. You start asking for him.
Can we ask these guys here? We've got a question to ask you.
Have you seen this person?
This guy's supposed to work at one of the canneries.
No. Maybe the B&B. A lot of the dudes go there.
What's that?
The bar, just down the way. That's where everyone hangs out.
Well, then that's a good spot to check.
Right, thank you.
Okay.
Let's go to the B&B.
Come on, Larissa, you got to lead the way. Oh, boy.
Do you know this guy? Have you ever served him before?
I think I've seen him before.
You've seen this guy before?
I think he works over there at Seventeen.
Really?
Really?
Where's that?
Yeah, it's over here.
All right, well, that's something.
Thank you for your help. Thank you.
So the bartender knew.
Look.
Wait, it's right there.
Sounds like they're open. Let me see if anyone's in here. Hold on one second. Hello? Hi. Yeah, I just had a quick question. I'm Neve.
Jessica.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. What can I do for you?
I'm making a show. We're looking for a young man named Jose.
There are quite a few Jose's.
I have a photo. This guy, does he look familiar?
He does. He's upstairs.
He's here.
I will grab him.
Hey. Hey, what's up, man?
Oh my God, I'm so scared right now.
Jose, right?
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You know who I am and why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, how do you...
Larissa reached out to us and we figured out that you're Anthony. We wanted to meet you, but you didn't get back to us. But we figured out you were here. Yeah. We asked around, and here you are.
Yeah.
So I have Larissa outside. Can you come? Can you?
I was wondering if you can go somewhere else.
Sure.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Okay. This is Larissa. Here, why don't I just leave this?
If you guys can follow
yeah,
me.
wherever's cool for you.
You know what you're gonna ask?
Why? I'm gonna ask why.
All right.
Do you want to maybe explain everything?
I can't really start somewhere because, like, I wasn't thinking about. I just did it because I don't know. There's no easy way to explain.
Explain it however you can, because I want to know. We came to Alaska.
We came all the way here.
All we know right now is that you've been lying to Larissa, that she sent you money, that you promised to meet her a couple times.
Yeah.
So right now we're trying to figure out if you're this big bad head.
I'm not
jerk.
that.
Piece of
That's not who I am. I'm not a big piece of.
Who is Anthony and why'd you create the page?
I created the page just to get back at Anthony, who was a former friend of mine in Seattle.
So Anthony's pictures that you were using are of
Those are actual pictures. Anthony me over by getting into a relationship with the girl that I was with at that time. I found out and I decided to make a fake profile to him over with his girlfriend. I kind of told her all this and made her think that Anthony was a piece of.
I've had friends me over all the time, and I don't go and make a profile.
I used it just to
and go up and in front of him and be like, "Hey, you stole my girl. Let's something."
I know I up, and I regret it.
I feel like you're not really sorry. I just want to know why. Why me though?
Like really, I don't even know why I chose you. I was talking to you like anybody else. At first, it was just a game.
Yeah, it's you.
To me, it was just a game. But then after a while, it just became something else.
Did you have real feelings for her?
I like her as a friend.
As a friend?
As a friend.
You were the first one to tell me you loved me. What do you mean? My heart was broken when I was talking to you about Jose. You just broke it more. You don't know how that feels. That's not right.
Ooh, Quinton.
Cool name.
Hey, Neve and Max, how's it going?
That's nice. Yeah, no one ever asks us that.
My name is Quinton. I'm 18 years old, and I stay with my mom in Pontiac, Michigan. I overheard my mom talking about some guy she's dating online.
Oh, so he's writing in for his mom.
All right. His name is Jose. He lives in Detroit, and they've been online dating for 2 years. Shaking my head.
That's your favorite expression.
SMH. We live 1 hour away from Detroit, and these two have never met. I guess she thinks she's in love with him. You're probably thinking, what's the big deal? She's a grown-up.
I like he's even anticipating our thoughts.
Yeah. I don't love the idea of my mom going out alone in Detroit, meeting some random stranger from the internet.
Nor should you, Quinton.
I need your help to talk some sense into her and show her that this guy is probably a catfish. Thanks, guys. Quinton.
You've reached 313.
Well, let's see if we can text it.
Why don't we just look it up? Yeah, you can text it, but
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's him.
What did he say?
Who's this? I'm at work, can't talk.
BS.
This is Neve from Catfish.
We are here with
Mandy. I'd love to talk if you have time. Let's look it up while we're waiting.
Look, that's an internet phone number.
Oh! Here we go. He says,
Hold on.
I'm in Tennessee. I don't think I'm coming back. I should have told her. Please tell Mandy I'm sorry. So he says he's in Tennessee.
Right.
Okay. Which we, I think, all agree sounds kind of fishy.
Yeah.
Check this out. So there's a new website called Grabify. I'm gonna copy his Facebook page link. Now check this out. All right. I'm gonna put his Facebook page in, and I'm gonna create a new URL to that page. If I text this link to him, and I'll say, can you confirm that this is your Facebook page? When he clicks on it, it's gonna send me an alert with his IP address, which will tell us where he is.
Whoa.
This is your Facebook page, right?
Sneaky.
All right, let's see if this works. Ooh, that's sent.
So if they click on this, it's like a trap, and all of a sudden they've sent us their location.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
He said yes. He said yes.
Wait, that means he clicked on it.
Oh, he clicked on it.
Look at this.
Royal Oak. He's in Royal Oak. Where's Royal Oak?
It's like by Detroit.
It's here.
Yeah.
it's
Michigan.
It's Michigan.
Yes.
Not Tennessee.
Not Tennessee.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
So why would he be such a coward to lie and say he's out of state?
We don't know.
How do we tell him that we know that he's full of shit?
I think we gotta just be straight up with this guy. We know you're in Michigan. Why don't you just meet up with us? Okay, send. Hello? Oh, I see someone. Really? Who is that?
Wait, what? Do we know you? You're from the Derrick episode. Right? You had the hair, you had a shaved head.
Wait a second. What? Wait, what's your name again?
Chastity.
Chastity! Are you
the catfish?
Yep.
what? The season of ghosts past.
Wait, so what are you doing?
Yeah, why are you mixed up in this?
Yeah.
Do you know Mandy?
Mandy is actually my cousin.
What?
We're not really close. We didn't grow up together.
Why are you catfishing her?
I thought it was her sister's page.
Oh, why are you catfishing
your other cousin?
She was friends with one of my exes.
He was your ex, so who cares if...
It still had to do with my kids.
That's what she did the first time.
The last time we saw you, you had a fake profile to spy on your baby daddy. Did you delete that page?
Yeah.
But you still wanted to keep tabs on your baby daddies, so you made the Jose page and friended Mandy's sister.
And then I found out when she's like, my name's Mandy.
Wait, when did she say that?
Like a few weeks.
You were like, uh-oh, she's catfishing as her sister.
Yeah.
Hi, Neve and Kamie. My name is Nick. I'm 25, and I live about an hour outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm in an odd situation, and I'm hoping you can help me out. A little over a month ago, I met a guy named England on a gay dating app. When we started talking, I got excited. He didn't have a profile picture, but we exchanged numbers and started texting right away. He sent me a photo, and I was all in. He said he lived in the area and was looking for a serious relationship, which is exactly what I'm looking for. We made plans to meet a week later, but when the time came, he ghosted me.
Oh boy.
He eventually called me and said he was visiting a former client in DC because she was lonely. As far as I know, he cleans houses, so this made no sense to me.
Cleans houses.
Escort. When I asked if he was some kind of sugar baby, he said he wasn't. The whole conversation was super weird. Since he's come back, we still haven't met or video chatted. Must be something he's hiding. hoping for the best, but been burned before. I hope you can help me figure this out. Thanks, Nick. So now we've got to figure out, okay, what's the next move? Right. We need to reach out.
Yes. I need to reach out.
Well, it could be you or it could be us.
Well, you're talking to him.
I feel like you need to sort of stand up for yourself. Because more than anything, this experience for you is less about England and more about you.
I have to step up and make hard decisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give him a call.
What are you gonna say?
Can you tell him that
What are you gonna say?
Should I tell him?
Hey, what's up, Nick?
What are you doing?
Working. Going through some appraisals right now.
Okay, well, do you want to meet up? And because I need to talk to you in person and I need some answers from you.
Well, Nick, I told you I'm busy and I'm like not even in town right now. So.
England, we've talked for like 2 months. I think it's time that we, meet at least.
We can do something next week.
Neve and Kamie are on the phone with me. Do you want to talk to them? Do you want to meet me or not?
Hey, sorry, this is weird. So, Nick,
are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm serious.
Why did you get them involved?
Because I just wanted to meet you in person, and every time, you always give me, excuses why we can't meet.
Well, we're not just on the, we're actually here. We're in town with...
I'm with them right now, yeah.
I'm not in the area, Eve. I gotta go.
Neve. Very hostile.
I'm mad that he got, defensive like that. Is he so self-conscious that he is so scared to meet me, maybe?
Or it's not him. Hold on a second. I have an idea. If he's legit, and he's too busy for you because he's focused on his job, let's give him some work. If his cleaning company is really cleaning business, let's book a cleaning. We'll request a booking. If he's out of town, then he won't be able to do it, but maybe he is in town. We can say, hey, here's our address. We need a cleaning.
So he can come appraise.
Right, and maybe he'll say, yeah, let me come over and do an appraisal or something.
Okay.
Let me go to the website. Let's see what happens. When I hit get a quote, it asks, okay, so name. All right, so what are we putting in for name?
Well, I can do it because he didn't talk to me on the phone.
Right. Okay, so what do you want your name to be?
I always go with Ashley or Amber.
I'm gonna go with Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley.
All right, wait, we need a phone number. Hold on. All these catfish always be using fake phone numbers. I think it's time for us to make our own text.
We're gonna
text out
catfish.
number.
I can't believe we're making a text.
We're making
number.
a text out number.
We are catfishing the catfish.
Okay, great. I think that's it. That was so easy.
Too easy.
So let's put our phone number in. How can we help you?
Party urgent.
Urgent.
Exclamation point.
Hello, I'm hosting
Private soiree.
an event
My
at
estate.
my house this weekend and need the place cleaned
ASAP.
ASAP. Hope you can come today. Thanks.
That's good.
Oh my God, you guys we're doing this. All right.
Submit.
It says we'll get back to you soon. We shouldn't do this at Nick's place, so let's find out if anyone who's working on the show locally has a place we can use, because he's gonna need our address. So he's
Come to the house.
Want to know where we are.
Is this site even updated?
You got an address?
Ooh, really?
For local PA, his aunt is working. That's the address. He's under the mat.
Oh
my God, I'm clamming out.
Oh my God, it's him. All right, ready?
Hello?
This is England Gatewood.
Oh, great. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've been scrambling all day because I have this big party going on this weekend and my place is just a wreck. And I need it cleaned ASAP. Are you available to come by to give me a quote?
Yeah, I could possibly do that. Where are you?
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Vanderbilt.
Okay, that's no problem.
Okay.
Can I come and do a consultation in about 2 hours?
Oh, perfect. That would be amazing. Can I text you the address?
Yeah, you can do that.
Perfect. All right, so I'll text it to you right now.
All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. 2 hours away.
Right, definitely means he's around. He's
Yes.
available.
That doesn't make sense why you couldn't meet me then, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna text him the address.
Yeah. Oh, he said, hello, looks like I'm about 5 minutes away.
We gotta get into position. Let's go.
It's cold.
It's cold.
He should be here. Oh, someone just got here.
Car has pulled up.
Hey, what's up, man? Neve. Good to meet you. We spoke earlier, briefly.
What are you doing here?
Similar to what I was doing earlier, which was just trying to kind of get you in a position to maybe want to meet up with Nick, or just kind of answer some basic questions about, I guess, Nick. I don't know what your relationship is like. I only know what he's told me, but he certainly gave the impression that you had indicated that you were interested in him, or at least meeting up with him. We don't like that we had to do it this way, but if you'd like to come inside, I'd love to just chat with you for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
The good news is, you're you. Nick is here. He's bummed and confused and feels like you guys had a good thing going, and then it kind of sort of got weird and he's not sure why. So if you want to go, you can go, or I can go get him and we can all just kind of hang out here for a minute and clear the air and get some clarity.
Let's meet him, that's
All
fine.
right, so why don't you come on in? I'll go get him. All right, it's him. He's here and he's willing to talk.
Hey, England, what's up?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You mad?
This is a lot.
Kamie, nice to meet you. So I did catfish you and I apologize.
This is a lot. I mean, I was just in West Virginia. I came here just to do an emergency cleaning, and now it's all
that, but
this.
we were supposed to meet when we first started talking. You said you were looking for something long term, and I said I was looking for something long term. And I asked you before I messaged you and asked if you were still interested, and you just don't say anything.
I am interested. I mean, there's just a lot going on. I mean, I have a lot going on with my business, and there may be something that you don't know too as well.
There is something I don't know, isn't there?
Yeah. I mean, I've been talking to someone else too, also, just juggling two people.
Wait, so you are sort of in another relationship?
Yeah, I've been talking to somebody, his name's TJ, and we've been talking to him before, started talking to Nick. And I told you about this person before, we started talking.
Oh, was this your ex that you're talking about?
Yeah.
So he was not actually your ex, you're still seeing him, right?
Well, I mean, it was just a muddy water relationship,
So you had started dating this guy, TJ, before you met Nick.
Yeah.
And I guess things with TJ had were unclear. You started talking to Nick, and then over the course of the last 2 months, it's kind of been on, so you've been keeping Nick at arm's length.
Yeah.
Long story short, we just wanted to finally get you guys to meet and then just talk to you and find out what was up and if he should be hoping to meet up with you. And were you serious when you told him that you were looking for a long-term relationship?
Or was that just a lie?
I mean, maybe just to say it, just to say it, but I wasn't I wanted to at least meet him and be friends.
So you weren't in that moment really looking for a serious long-term monogamous relationship. You were sort of distracting yourself from the trouble you were having with TJ and thinking, okay, maybe I could meet someone nice and maybe it could turn into something, but you didn't necessarily think this guy seems great, I want to be his boyfriend.
Right.
Hey, Neve and Kamie. My name is Lyanna. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I went on Tinder and started searching for the one. I was 19, she's searching for the one. I was really blinded by love once I saw this attractive military pilot named Jordan. He was the exact type of man I was looking for. He was successful and sweet. He made me feel special, like a princess on cloud 9. Horses and carriage type of feels.
Oh.
Don't have a ton of experience with dating, and Jordan became my first real boyfriend. He was based in California, but is from Vegas, so we were waiting until he was on leave to meet. We were a couple, so I helped him out financially and was happy to do it because I thought he loved me. But when I told my friends about him, they thought he sounded really shady. I thought they were being paranoid at first, but then I did some digging online.
Oh no.
My heart literally broke at what I found. He had been using fake photos. I confronted him, and he admitted it. I was glad he was finally being honest, but then he did something really painful. Now, I don't know what to do. I just want to find out who this person is and find this man who broke my heart. Thank you, Lyanna. Why does she want to find this guy?
That's what I'm wondering. That's exactly
She
what
must
I was
still
thinking.
love him.
Maybe she just wants to get her money back. And I get that.
Oh, Lyanna.
Hey.
What's up? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Good to meet you.
You're so beautiful.
Hi, how are you? I like your shoes.
Oh, thank you.
Those are cute.
When did you start sending him money?
At first, he started asking for small amounts. The max was like $30. He started asking for $7 for food, weed, and I started questioning once he said weed because aren't you in the military? You're not supposed to be smoking.
So how much do you think you sent him?
Once I checked the Cash App log, it said 4,000. I was like, yeah, like I was working a lot and I had like a lot of money saved up.
Girl, call your mom. Tell her to come here. We need to talk. Are you kidding?
I wish I was. I picked up those jobs to support me paying bills on my own.
Wait, so he asked for that much?
Yeah, so there's a story behind that. He's like, my cousin, he wants some pizza, he wants some food. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna give, your cousin some pizza. And then I met with his cousin like in person.
You met him?
Yeah.
How many times?
3 times, yeah.
Here, like he met you somewhere? Or you went and met him?
Apparently where he lived at, I guess.
Okay, and what's the deal with his cousin? You know his name?
No. It was just, like a one and done, pick up the money, then go about his
How
way.
much cash did you give him?
The most I gave him was $600.
Well, for what? That's a lot of pizza. Why did he need all this money?
Because one time he said, my cousin, he wants a PS5. I was like, okay, cool. And I drove over to his cousin's and I gave him $600.
Hold on, so you drive over there. Do you have the cousin's number?
No, I only have the address.
So you go to the address, you ring the bell. What happens?
I don't ring the bell. I was on the phone with him as I'm
Jordan.
Yeah. He told me let me go call my cousin real quick. And then that's when his cousin comes to the front because apparently he doesn't want me to know the unit number or something like that.
So it's like an apartment building or a complex?
It was an apartment complex.
Did you talk to the cousins? Do you guys speak to each other? Or
no, it was just mutual hi and bye, that's it.
And when you heard his voice, it didn't sound anything like Jordan's?
No, not really, no.
This is insane. This is crazy.
So we need to figure out who this cousin is and find him.
Did you ever take a picture of the cousin?
No.
But you know what he looks like.
Yeah.
And you know the address.
Hell yeah.
Just not the apartment number.
Yeah.
Send us an email with the phone number that you and Jordan talked on, the address where the cousin lives, so that we can see if we can actually nail down exactly who the cousin is and possibly also who Jordan is or if it's the same person or something.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'm very blessed.
Of course.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to meet you.
We'll see ya.
See you guys.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a crazy idea. Yesterday when Lyanna was telling us everything and how she met up with Jordan's cousin, the cousin is obviously involved, but she doesn't know his name or phone number, and we don't have a picture of him. So I was thinking, why don't we get a sketch artist? Why don't we actually have her try and describe him to an artist?
Stop.
So that we could potentially have something to go over to that apartment complex with and maybe show to the office people and be like, do you know who this is? Do they still live here?
Where would we find somebody?
Well, I did some Googling. There are some people we could call. There's one person in particular that I think could work.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm gonna call Lyanna and I'm gonna tell her to meet us and I'm gonna see if I can get this artist to also meet us there.
Okay. Damn. You can find anything in Vegas.
Yeah, anything you want, Vegas has it.
Hi.
Oh, hey, you must be the sketch artist.
Yeah, looking for Neve?
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, Neve, how you doing?
Good to meet you. Thanks for meeting us.
Hey, thank you.
This is Kamie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming.
Hi, Lyanna.
What was your name again?
George.
George.
Yes.
Nice. You've done this type of thing before?
For criminal activity, yeah.
Oh,
Criminal activity? That's what we're working with.
Right. This guy's a scammer, yeah, for sure. So Lyanna actually went and met this guy. His cousin met with him 3 times, so she's seen him.
Got it.
Got to describe him in detail.
All right.
Start with just how old do you think he is?
He looks young, between 18, 21 range.
And he's black.
Yeah, light skin, yeah.
Light skin, okay.
Yeah.
See, I'll start off with the eyes. You said he's young, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, 18, 19. About his nose.
It's like a long, wide nose.
Okay.
If you want to catch a con artist, you gotta hire a sketch artist. Is it starting to like actually look like him, you think?
Yeah, that actually kind of looked like the person. Wow, you're really good. It kind of looks like the person.
Something like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll catch him.
Hell yeah, we gonna catch me. Got my money.
All right, great. At least we'll have something to show people. I hope we find him just so I can see how it compares.
Thank you.
Wow. Here, I want to
Thank
pull
you.
that
You're
off.
such a blessing for helping us find
Welcome.
him.
Thank you guys.
That is a picture. Wow.
This is a really good picture.
Thanks, George.
You're welcome. Thank you guys.
All right, man. So, I think if we can call over to the apartment complex, see if they have an office manager.
Right.
And be like, someone who lives here or who comes here often stole money from this girl, and this is kind of what he looks like. Can you help us out? I think we should head over there and call him out, put him on blast.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find this guy. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Neve.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
This is Kamie.
Hi.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm
Oh,
Cammy.
I'm sorry.
This is Lyanna.
Hello,
Nice to meet
Lyanna.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Lyanna lives here in Vegas. We got an artist to draw a picture of the guy she met here 3 times and gave money to.
Okay.
He's about 19, 20, 21. Light skin, black guy. Does that look like anyone that you may have seen? I mean, do you see most of the residences on a regular basis?
I do. Honestly, I see him all the time.
This guy?
This guy, yeah.
Wait, you like actually think you know this kid?
Are you serious?
What's his name?
I don't know his name.
Does he live here or does he visit? Does he come like to visit?
He doesn't live here. Actually, we've asked him to leave here.
When was the last time you remember seeing him?
Actually, I saw him up at that smoke shop on the corner over there. I've been
Like,
there a few times.
recently?
And seen him there. Yeah, probably like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, so he's around.
Yeah.
Great, all right.
You've been a big help, so it's good to know that this is the guy causing trouble.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
We should go over to that smoke shop.
Yeah.
If she knows him here, they must know him over there.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't believe she recognized him right away.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, let's go in there and check it out.
Hi.
Hello. You know this guy? Someone that looks like this? Young kid?
Like 19, 20 years old, maybe.
Do you know his name?
I think his name is like Damari or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
Okay.
Seen that face.
Okay.
That's like the name I swear I've heard.
Damari. That's something.
Damari. That's one step closer than where we were.
All right, well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Thank you so much.
There's somebody sitting over there. You see him?
Like he's ready.
Who is that?
All right, why don't we go talk to this kid and see if he's who we think he is. Hey man, are you...
Oh my God. So you're in the... I'm sorry.
Are you who I was texting with?
Yeah.
So Jordan or what's your name?
Damari.
Damari, the cousin.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Cammy.
This is Kamie.
What was it?
Damari.
Damari.
Yeah, like the guy said.
Yeah.
This is the guy that you met and gave money to, right? Okay, obviously you know this is Lyanna. And as I'm sure you can imagine, she's very upset. I'm very curious as to your side of the story. So you are the only person that Lyanna ever talked to, right? It was you on the Tinder profile, you on the phone, and you in person.
Yep.
Right, so there was never a cousin.
No.
You were the cousin.
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
20.
20, okay. And did you start talking to Lyanna with the intention of trying to get money from her?
Yes.
Okay, so it was never that you were on Tinder actually trying to meet someone?
No.
So I'm gonna guess that there are other people you talked to as the fake Jordan guy.
Mhm.
And have you received money from any of those people?
No.
Why not?
So I was scared to do it in the first place, so. But she was so easy to get, so I started asking her.
So do you still talk to girls as Jordan?
No.
Do you still have the Tinder profile?
No.
No. Why did you stop using it?
Because, like, this situation scared me.
You mean after she found out and was upset and threatened you, at which point you sort of threatened her?
Yep. I was scared because she brung up the police in it, so I was scared.
You can't blame her for being upset and feeling like she got robbed. I mean, I know initially that she was just sending you little bits of money, but like when you add it all up, plus the cash, like it's thousands of dollars. What were you doing with that money?
Just buying anything I wanted every day.
You're a bum. You don't have a job, so get a job. Do you even know what hard work means? I worked hard for that.
Let's see what we got here. We got an email from the casting department, which is a little unusual. Hey guys, we forwarded you an email from an anonymous source. This isn't the way things normally come to us, but it seems like an interesting case. An anonymous person wrote in.
Anonymous whistleblower.
Well, here's the email. Dear Neve.
And Laura.
And Laura. I can't tell you who I am, but I'm gonna ask for your help. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and the only way out was to send you this email. Okay.
Okay.
I'm writing to tell you about this guy I know named Derrick. Derrick was born and raised in the Vancouver, Washington area and is nice to pretty much everyone. That's usually something I like about him, but right now it's a problem. Derrick recently got out of a long-term serious relationship. He was pretty torn up about it. 5 months ago, his friends took him out to cheer him up. That night, he ended up chatting with a girl named Annabelle on Snapchat. He went from heartbroken to head over heels in a matter of days and hasn't looked back since. I like that a lot. Heartbroken to head over heels.
That is good.
Derrick won't stop talking about this girl, but she's refusing to meet him even though she lives nearby. He says they've got a strong connection, but I think he's ignoring a lot of issues because his heart is broken and she's hot.
If you guys don't help him, I think he's gonna fall in love with Annabelle and waste months or years of his time building a relationship with someone who I think doesn't even exist. Derrick has no idea I'm doing this, but if you can please hit him up, I think he will listen to you. Here's his number.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Derrick?
It is.
Hey, Derrick, this is Neve from Catfish.
Oh my God.
I know.
Catfish. Hey, watch Catfish.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
All right,
No
well, cool.
worries.
Well, I'm here with my wife, Laura, who's actually co-hosting this episode with me.
Hi, Derrick.
Can you FaceTime?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
What's up, you guys?
What's up, man?
I'm Skype with Neve right now. I don't know how the hell, you know?
So, someone at the show got an email from an anonymous person. Her
You
name.
don't know who it is.
No.
Who wrote in and said, hey, I know Derrick, and I know he's been talking to this girl, Annabelle, and I'm worried that maybe she's not who she says she is.
Okay.
So I guess we just want to know a little more information about you and Annabelle and your relationship.
Okay, I guess it all started when I was in this 3-year relationship and we broke up 5 months ago. Then one of my good buddies went out, got some drinks, and the last thing I remember of that night was trying to hit up the premium Snapchat called Stoner Babes. There's a lot of chicks, pictures. I don't really remember it. To be honest, I was too to the wind. You know, I just got broken up. I was trying to go have some fun. I woke up and I deleted everything because I don't snap. Then about 2 weeks after that, I get this message from Annabelle on Facebook.
Okay, wait. So you went out with your friends. You think at some point in the night they convinced you to sign up for like a premium Snapchat?
And 2 weeks later, you get a Facebook message.
Did she say that that's how you met?
She said something about Snapchat. Started talking to her, then this connection started happening because she likes everything I like. It's strange, but like, because I got a relationship, it's something to fall back to. She made me feel good, like when I was texting her.
Where does Annabelle live?
She said she lived in Portland, Oregon.
You live very close to her.
Yes. I tried to meet up and stuff. She's busy working.
And have you guys only messaged through Facebook or have you talked on the phone?
Only Facebook. She will not let me call her or talk to her or nothing.
So you don't even have her phone number?
I don't.
Wow.
Do you know this person?
Are you kidding me? What the f? That's definitely my buddy, Jeremy. That's Becca's brother.
What's up, Derrick?
What the f?
There's a lot of reasons and a lot of stuff I gotta tell you.
What's your name? Sorry.
My name's Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I'm one of Derrick's really good friends.
Okay, cool.
I am trying to just fix all this. That's why I'm here, bro. I'm not here to hurt you in any way, bro. I'm just trying to help, dude. I care about
I'm
you, dude.
shaking right now, bro. Like
I'm not Annabelle, okay?
Okay, so I hope not.
Okay.
I'm not Annabelle. I'll just go get Annabelle. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I talk to him all the time. Like I showed him everything about Annabelle, and like he was just playing it off, and he's on. Oh my God, that better not be your sister, dude.
Is that Becca?
It definitely. Oh my God.
That is Becca?
Yeah. If this is one big joke, dude, I'm gonna him for life. Oh my God, dude.
This is my sister.
Becca, right?
Becca.
Okay, hi. We spoke on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Neve, and this is Laura.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Can someone just explain what's going on?
Yeah, please.
So I'm Annabelle.
You're not Annabelle.
I'm sorry. Everything I said was the truth.
Everything you said.
Everything I said was the truth. I just was afraid to talk to you as me because you're like a brother to me. I've known you for so long.
I don't even know what to say.
Did you send the email?
No, I did write the anonymous email.
You wrote in? I thought he wrote in this whole time.
I was in the middle of it, listening to both sides, and I couldn't be just holding a secret anymore between my best friend and my sisters.
Jeremy, how long did you know she'd been catfishing Derrick?
Probably after a month or two, I knew.
How did you find out?
I had a feeling just because she was always on her phone, and then I was asking her who she's talking to, and then one day I just kind of figured it out.
I'm mind blown right now. I feel so stupid right now. This is like my life, bro.
Okay, we got an email here. I'm gonna let you read it. That way you're involved. Go ahead.
All right. This is an email from someone named Romeo.
I need a lover to keep me sane.
Hey, Kamie Cam and Neve. I'm in need of your guys' help.
Play me the classics.
I'm 23 years old, from Philly, and I live in Atlanta now. A year ago, I still wasn't out, but then a guy named Michael DM'd me. Something made me respond. And it turns out he was just what I needed when I was afraid to take the next step with a man. I was falling for him quickly. He messaged constantly, and he motivated me to live my truth. So earlier this year, I came out, and I'm happier than I've ever been. Ever since then, our relationship has deepened, and I'm even more in love than ever. Eventually, Michael encouraged me to move to Atlanta to be with him. Oh my, wait a second. It all sounded crazy, but also like the best idea I could think of. So I did it. Oh God. But even though I moved all the way down here, Michael and I still haven't met up or even video chatted. Uh-oh.
Tell me a secret, and baby, I'll keep it.
And it's been 7 months.
House for the weekend.
That's crazy.
What?
Oh my God, wait, listen to this. A week ago, I got a weird anonymous text saying that Michael isn't who I think he is. I have no idea who it's from, and I haven't said anything to Michael yet. At this point, I love him, but I'm starting to get impatient. Starting?
Yeah.
I need help making sense of all this. Thanks, Romeo.
I got a text message from, I don't know who number it is. The person that you're talking to isn't who it is. They sent me a link. It took me to somebody else's Instagram page. It said our class, but it was pictures of Michael. I'm like, oh, maybe, Michael made a new Instagram page.
It sounds like someone sent you the actual person.
I pray to God that this is actually Michael's Instagram. Maybe he made a new account or something.
Try Michael's number and see what we get.
Phone share. Nothing.
Let's search the anonymous phone number.
Yeah.
Who said, I know you've been talking to this guy, Michael. That's not who he is. The pictures are actually this guy.
Okay.
Nothing there.
But it does say that it's also a Philadelphia number.
You're right. Definitely looking like there's a Philadelphia connection here.
Should we search the informant's number in Cash App?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Ooh.
Lanier, 1997. He's 23.
I mean, look, if this guy is 23 and he's from Philadelphia, I feel like there's a very good chance this informant and Romeo have crossed paths.
So the next thing that we did was ran the informant number through Cash App.
Okay.
This is what came up.
Let me see, zoom in on the picture. Okay, I know who that is. Me and him used to go to school together.
So wait, you do know this guy?
I know of him. So me and him used to go to school together. We did used to follow each other on Instagram. He used to like all my pictures and things like that too. And he would like comment. And he would always say things like cute. And a lot of people that like wanted me in the past that like I curved. He was one of them. So I don't know like him too well.
The anonymous phone number that texted you Arquez's profile is registered to Lanier on Cash App.
Right.
And you know Lanier, and you know he liked you. So that's starting to feel like Michael is Lanier. And for some reason, a couple weeks ago, he, from another number, sent you that message to try and come clean, I guess, or at least help you understand that Michael isn't the guy in the pictures. Oh.
Hello.
Lanier, right?
It's Lanier, but I go by Michael.
Wait, you go by Michael in real life or just with Romeo?
No, I go by Michael in real life.
Okay, welcome to Catfish. Even though you say you're not a catfish.
I don't think that I am a catfish.
How not?
As far as the picture, I felt like it looked like me. But that was the only thing that was a lie.
Okay, well, why don't we just give you an opportunity to sort of say whatever your piece is, explain yourself, because we obviously have a lot of questions.
Well, I made the account in middle school before I came out. I wasn't really a social person, so the page was really mainly to manage my coming out, but later on, I started to see Romeo on Instagram, and it was kind of like, I should try to talk to him, and I DM'd him from Michael's account.
But Romeo said that you had liked and commented on some of his pictures at some point as Lanier.
I probably liked him, but he didn't reply.
Michael, when you first came on, you said the only thing I lied about was the picture. Now, obviously, we didn't know that you go by Michael, so okay, that makes sense. But you also said you lived in Atlanta, right? So have you been living in Atlanta?
So I do go back and forth from Philadelphia to Atlanta. I have family in both places.
Okay.
But I'm from Philadelphia originally.
So we went to school together. We knew of each other. What is the point of you catfishing me? Like
I said, I don't feel like it was catfish. I feel like
what do you mean you don't feel like that's catfish?
Hold on.
So what is it? So what is it?
Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch your mouth.
I ain't doing. How do you think that's okay to do? Like I'm asking.
Well, if you said you up and listen, you shut the answer. If you shut the up anyway, back to you guys. You want me to answer your question or not?
Can we take a timeout?
You saying that's you in the picture? That's what you're saying? You do not look like that. Fake ass Whoopi Goldberg. Hold on.
Fake ass
Whoopi Goldberg. What are you talking about? You really just catfish somebody.
Listen, you gonna watch your mother mouth. That's what you wanna do.
Michael, why are you being so
Because I will not continue
insulting?
to be. Because I will not continue to sit here.
You deserve to be.
No, you shut the up, Nina. No, you shut the.
You deserve to eat some.
You fake ass Whoopi Goldberg. What's up then? Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. You fake ass Whoopi.
This is supposed to be my show.
Can we put Michael in the waiting room for a second?
I'm confused.
I mean, it's about time that you got cussed out on this show. I'm sick of being the punching bag on this show.
This guy is unbelievable.
You catfishing somebody, you would think that you would come in like, more calmer. He come in aggressive.
He's kind of delusional.
I asked you one question, and I still don't know the answer to it. Like, what's the point of you catfishing me?
All right, here we go. Hey! Mop top. What's up, Dylan?
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're doing good, man. We just saw your email. Well, so tell us how that all started with Allie. How did you guys even meet on Facebook?
I'm pretty sure I was just scrolling down my friends list and I accepted her. And she commented on one of my stuff and I was like, okay, to be honest, you're really pretty. And we just started talking from there.
Here we are on the lawn, doing handstands in the dark.
How quickly did you guys exchange phone numbers?
It was rather quick. And I think our first conversation was like 3 hours long. We hit it off. It was incredible.
And you said you met Allie right around the time that your mom passed.
It was like a couple months before my mom passed away. When she passed away, I got really distant. Like, I shut everybody down. I didn't talk to nobody. And she found out what happened to my mom, and she kept on me. Like, she kept messaging me, making sure I was okay. She showed like a lot of compassion.
Can somebody pick me up?
And like, just started falling from there. And like, you know, we would have phone calls. Some calls would be intimate, and it was going really, really great until recently. I got a text, and it said, Allie is not who she says she is. I'm just like dumbfounded.
Whoa.
I don't even know how they got my number. And I asked, I was like, who is this? And they never replied.
Did you bring up that text with Allie?
I did, and she kept repeating the same question. She just kept asking me, do you trust me? Do you trust me? And I said, I do, but it makes me nervous. And like, how can I make this move if I don't know for sure if she's who she says she is? This is like dire for me.
Hey, this is Clay. I'm here with the guys from Catfish, and we were just wanting to ask some questions.
Hey, Chelsea, right?
Yes.
Hey, this is Neve, and we're sitting with Dylan, who you, I believe, texted, is that right?
Yeah, I texted him.
We were just wondering why you felt compelled to reach out to him.
Well, I felt that nobody should be lied to like that. So I thought he should know the truth.
How long have you known that Mary's been catfishing people?
She's been catfishing since she was 14 years old.
Whoa, and how old is she now?
She's 20.
Wow, okay.
Does Mary know that you reached out to Dylan?
Yes.
And was she upset or what?
When I first told her, she was a little upset.
We reached out to her and she hasn't responded. Do you think you could tell her we'd like to meet her, and do you think she would?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't want anyone to be mean. Like, I'm very protective over her.
That is not our intention, so I don't think you need to worry about that.
Okay. I will get Mary to come over.
Come over to your place.
Yes. I can send you my address.
Yeah, send me your address and let us know when we're all clear.
Okay.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Neve.
Hi.
Mary. Good to meet you. And this is Dylan.
Yep.
So we obviously have a lot of questions.
Gosh. I just want you to know, I wasn't trying to hurt you. You are my person, and you know that. You've been my person. He's always been there, no matter what. I didn't want it to be like this. I love you and I care about you. And I am so, so sorry about all this.
Why pretend to be somebody else?
I've been doing this for a very long time. I've always been that outcast girl, so then when you go to another world like internet, you get to be whoever you want.
And what about the girl whose pictures you're using?
Her name is really Allie. She's caught me before. She has said some rude things to me, but not, I mean, who wouldn't? I've been stealing her pictures.
What about your story that Dylan knows is true? You said a lot of things about where you worked and what you wanted your dreams. And
maybe some things I did say were not correctly right. I do go to college.
Are you studying to be in the medical
Yes,
profession?
I do want to be a general surgeon.
But you don't work at a hospital?
No.
Obviously, Dylan's gone through a pretty traumatic last couple years and was pushing people away. Why did you fight to stay in his life?
He was my person when I needed him, and I was going to be there even if I wasn't the real person.
Did you feel bad that you had been lying to him at that point?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel good.
Have you tried to actually stop it?
Yeah, I've tried and I just go back. There's something that pushes me to go back.
The real girl is contacting you and your cousin's selling you out. Clay and Mason, Clay thought he was talking to
they confronted
Allie's
you about
sister,
it.
and
Yeah.
all these people are kind of like confronting you now.
Like, it's weird to say to people. Like, it's like my addiction. It's weird to come out, but it's like the attention and the strive to get that attention, and you'd pretty much do anything you could to get that attention.
You said the word addiction.
Yeah.
You know, which is kind of an admission that things have kind of gotten out of control.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop by myself, and I know it's not going to, ever.
Uh-oh, we got an email here from an anonymous sender. Whoever it is goes by Baby A.
Oh, God.
Hey, Neve. I tried to tell this guy in San Antonio to stop talking to this girl, Nicole, who I know is a catfish.
Don't you worry, I've got this on.
He thinks they bond over wrestling, but it's all BS.
Yes, I've learned to grab myself alive.
The guy who's getting fooled is named Jesus. Here's his Facebook and phone number. I'm not sure which of the fake profiles he's talking to, but here's the profile for the real girl, Nikki. Whoa, so we've got a whistleblower.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jesus?
Yes?
This is Neve from Catfish. Are you familiar with that show?
Yeah, I am.
We got an email from someone, they didn't say their name, says they know you're talking to a catfish and that this person tried to tell you that.
That's weird because a while back I got a text saying that Nicole isn't who she says she is, but I don't know a Nicole.
Wait, you don't know a Nicole?
The
Wait.
person I'm talking to online is Alexis.
Don't you get it twisted.
Wait, what? Jesus!
Hi.
What's up?
I'm Kamie, by the way.
Hi.
So, wait, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, you're 21, you live in San Antonio. Why did we get an email saying that some random person thinks you're getting catfished?
I have no idea. Like I said, I don't know a Nicole. I've been talking to someone named Alexis.
And how long have you been talking?
For almost a year.
Have you guys video chatted?
I asked one time if her phone was broken.
The good old phone was broken.
Have you and Alexis ever exchanged any money or gifts?
She asked me for money 2 times, but couldn't give it to her because I didn't have none.
Does anybody in your family know about Alexis?
Not really. The only person that knows is like my best friend, Star.
Got it. Look, we don't know what's going on here, but someone, and we don't know who, seems to think you're getting catfished.
I don't know. I still think Alexis is who she says she is.
Do you want our help? Do you need our help? Or do you feel like you've got things under control?
I want to find out who this person is who sent the text.
Okay, so you're actually more interested in who the anonymous informant is than
More
you are,
so
right?
than who the girl you're talking to is?
Yeah, her. She I want to meet her. I want to finally get to see her and everything.
The only thing we haven't tried is texting or calling this mystery informant that texted you.
Yeah.
Which we could try. You still have that number?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let me try texting. Okay.
And you haven't contacted Alexis at all, right?
No.
Can we try that too?
Sure. I think we should call Alexis. Let's give it a shot. Hey, Alexis. This is Neve, and I'm here in Texas with Jesus. And we're making an episode of Catfish, which I assume you're somewhat familiar with. And we're at the point where we'd like to now figure out a way to get you and Jesus to meet each other. So give me a call back if you get a chance at this number, and hopefully we'll hear from you shortly. Thanks.
Whoa! What?
Wait, this is from the mystery texter. It says,
what does it say?
If you want more info, we should meet in person.
In person?
Agreed, that would be great.
Yes!
Where are you? I'm about 2.5 hours away. I'm in San Marcos. It's on the way to Austin. Do you guys know San Marcos?
Yeah.
I know where that's at, San Marcos.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, just sent an address and said, come ASAP.
What?
Who are you?
And who are you, may I ask? You can call me
Baby
A.
Baby A. Baby Alexis.
We gotta get up there.
Yes, we do.
Baby A?
Yeah.
Is that you?
That's me.
So mysterious.
Childhood nickname.
I'm Kamie. But
Amanda. Nice to meet you.
Wait, what's your name?
Amanda.
I've heard that name before.
Like, in regards to Alexis?
Yeah.
We were friends.
Yeah.
We had
So I heard.
a huge falling out.
All right, so you and Alexis used to be friends.
Yes. You know her as Alexis.
Yeah.
I know her as Nicole. She's really not a good person at all. She's got so many different profiles, so many different names.
So, okay, so the Nikki Facebook page that you sent us is a real person. That's their real profile.
Yes.
But Nicole, the person that you used to be friends with who's been talking to Jesus, isn't the girl in those pictures.
Correct.
So why did you send us that Facebook page?
Because I assumed that's what she had sent him.
How many profiles do you know of that she has?
I know of Alexis, Nicole, Bella. There's probably more than that.
So this is Alexis.
So I've seen that picture before, but that's not who Nicole
Okay, so
is.
that's not Nicole. So, okay.
No, this is a career for her. She literally lives off of what she does. I'm not kidding
So she's
you
a
when I'm telling you.
scam artist.
Yes.
What basically
This is what we had a falling out over.
Got it. So you discovered that she was doing this.
I discovered she was using pictures of my daughters to send to these people saying that this is her daughter.
Oh no.
I was livid.
Hi.
Hmm.
Alexis.
Yeah.
Or Nicole.
Yeah.
What should we call you?
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah.
All right. Well, glad you're here. Obviously, Jesus is here. He wants to meet you. We have some questions too. So if you're ready, why don't you come outside?
I'm ready.
Oh my God.
Who's that?
Oh wow.
Why don't we come over here?
That's Alexis.
So, Nicole. This is Jesus. And you are the person he's been talking to, is that right? Okay. So what's been going on here? Because we got a whole story from Amanda. Clearly, you're not the girl in the pictures,
Amanda
right?
made the profile. Okay.
Wait, Amanda made the profile.
Amanda made the profile years ago. She was doing this and that. She used to be my best friend. She's not anymore.
Hold on, so you're saying that when Jesus started talking to Alexis, he was actually talking to Amanda?
He was talking to her and then I took over.
How long have you been the profile?
Probably talking to him like a little over a year.
So pretty much the whole time?
Yeah.
And it was you in the video chat, right?
It was me.
Okay, so you are the catfish. Who's the girl in the Alexis profile?
That's my cousin. Those are her pictures.
Oh, you use pictures of your cousin?
Yes, that's quote unquote Alexis.
And she knew you were using her pictures, or not?
No, Amanda didn't tell her nothing. Amanda befriended her like a friend. You know, hey, let's do this together. I said, okay.